MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason 3 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Drew Pomeranz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Drew Pomeranz, better known for that big overhand curveball that he has. A good fastball, not a great fastball. 91 to 93. Curveball is his best pitch. He will mix in an occasional changeup.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Leading off tonight for Houston, third baseman, Reckon.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second here tonight, the right fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, the pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit up. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Just underway here at Fenway Park.
Batting third, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. The 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for his second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, the pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Harrison has it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Springer takes his lead at third with one away. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he sends it on the ground to first. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of... No one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Astros lead this one 2-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. This is hit softly to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His career line against Garrett Cole. He hits at a .364 clip. He's taken him deep once. Cole's ready. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
1-2.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. There goes Bregman off of first. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bregman leads off first with 1 away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's George Springer as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Count still at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Popped him up. Moreland has a play. And the inning is over. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 Houston. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the chip, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Devo, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated chips.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Into the box, Blake Swihart batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Bradley over at second. Harrison on at first with nobody out. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be
a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with two strikes now.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the third out. Red Sox lead one. They're down 4-0. So coming to the plate, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Just got a piece up the line. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
First baseman number 10, Julian Gurriel.
Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Four runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it? This ball is gone. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. His first homer here in the series as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer. I'm sure the guy on the mound has a different name for that pole, but I'm not sure we could say that on the air.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's off the green monster. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Martinez. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros on top, 6-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
1 strike now from Cole. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Ground ball left side to his right. Correa. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The right fielder, number 28,
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Martinez, a native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number 2.
now batting, designated hitter,
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Cole has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. This is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something like food.
Tap down the line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground. 1 out.
now batting, left fielder,
Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty, one man out. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Spin throw. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Norland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Moreland is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. The 1-1. High pop-up. Gaddis over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. 1 out, nobody on. in for strike 2. Pops this one up. Bregman on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he popped him up. My goodness, 3 in a row. Gurriel will put this one away, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stephen Wright gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Carlos Correa now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Evan Gaddis now standing in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down and away. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
First baseman, number 10,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yuli Gurriel is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So stepping in, Blake Swihart to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard to short. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Striding forward now is the DH, Jake Marisnick. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Just off on the timing for that knuckleball. A knuckler that just missed too low. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 2.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Astros 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Standing in, J.D. Martin. The evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A 1-1. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Standing in, Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
That's a ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Altuve on at first, nobody out. In there, 1-2 now. In the dirt here, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 2-2. Hit to third. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. Runner at second here with one man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Mullen will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Astros leave one. They lead it 6-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Line softly to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from the manager.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Riding into the box, Evan Gattis. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Dan, that was a nice piece of hitting right there. He didn't try and do too much and stayed on that ball, took a knuckleball right back where it came from.
You know, and frustrating too, D-Row, as a pitcher, when you make your living off of that knuckleball. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he just rifles this one right back up the middle for a base hit.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 2, here it is. Popped him up. Harrison moving to his left. 1 out.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
The 0-1 on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Gaddis, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play, I'd expect most to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1-0 the count. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, right fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Stepping up now, Marwin Gonzalez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. From the stretch. On the ground to the right side. From his knees. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Blake Swihart. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-1. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Gurriel is there, one away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Will Harris enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Harris.
Xander Bogaerts will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Swihart, base runner at first with 1 out. Up top, it's 2-0. The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. J.D. Martinez will be next. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Houston Astros have won their first in 3 tries in this division series. Garrett Cole gets the W on the mound. Drew Pomeranz permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.